Anthony is in Detroit. Hi, Anthony. How are you?
Hi, Dave. How's it going?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
Dave, I'm the president of a commercial real estate brokerage firm here in Detroit. We currently have 5 W-2 employees and 13 1099 contractor salespeople.
Mm-hmm.
I've done your assessment. I'm currently in the Trailblazer stage, and I also am the largest producer within my office. I'm a salesperson also, and out there in the field kind of pounding the pavement every day. And I do have a partner in the business. He's currently 67, and over the last couple of years, we've been talking about succession and buyout and moving forward and kind of giving him a succession plan to move on. And I understand the valuation that has been discussed multiple times on your show, 3 to 4 times net earnings. And my question is
net profit.
Net profit.
Yeah, not
correct.
EBITDA. Yeah, okay.
I apologize.
That's okay. Just making sure.
Top line last year was about $3 million.
Mm-hmm.
Net profit landed somewhere around $250.
Okay.
And one of the concerns that I'm having,
and each of your real estate agents, they made their own money. That's not even in the equation.
Correct.
You split with them, or they pay you a flat fee for officing?
They split with us.
Okay. And you split with the office as the top producer as well?
Correct.
Okay. All right.
So, but my concern is that, I could frankly go sell anywhere at another firm.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm having a little difficulty understanding that I'm going to pay 3 to 4 times net when, frankly, I'm by far the largest producer.
I'd pull your number out.
So I want to bring in one little wrench here. And although we've done this very well, my partner in the business happens to be my father.
Mm-hmm.
But we have a very good relationship. We follow very closely that at work we got our partner hat on, mm-hmm. and on Sunday dinner, he's my dad and my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I feel he helped me start the business. He took a leap of faith and helped me start the business. And I do feel he's due his fair share as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to be fair to both parties here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but there's 2 things going on, okay? You're a salesperson that's the 800-pound gorilla, okay? And so if I divorce myself from everything and I'm just doing an analysis from a business perspective only, and I said, okay, I'm going to come buy your company. The only way I would value it based on $250 is if you were under contract to stay. Because if you leave, the valuation changes. That's why I said pull your number out. And so, because here's the thing, you can take your real estate license and set up. Are you a broker or an affiliate broker?
I'm a broker.
Okay, so you're the managing broker already, probably. So you could just take your shingle, go next door, rent a $3,000 a month tiny space that's very nice, and you're a one-man band, and you would make how much? Because you'd make all the commission. You wouldn't be splitting anymore. You'd make bank.
I'd probably make more.
Yeah.
I do currently get paid a salary on top of my split, but that salary is for running the office and managing the other 12 brokers or the other 12 agents. Okay, so the volume of real estate sold is what kind of volume? How many millions of dollars are sold in? I guess you're doing commercial leases as well, right? Yeah, so we do leases and sales. So our gross commissions earned were around $3 million, which, Okay, that's gross commissions earned. Okay, and how much of that did you earn? So my production always lands around somewhere between 700 to 800,000. Okay, so you're let's call it $1 million. You're 1/3 of the whole production. Okay. Yeah. So I don't think it's unfair because a real estate company is a unique business model. It's way different than a heat and air company or something else in that you've got all these independent subcontractors working for you that are creating this revenue, and
and if you blink, they bounce and go to the next guy. And so it's a sales operation is what it is. And so the sales team is what matters. And the problem in your scenario is that you're not operating as an owner primarily. You're operating as 1/3 of the sales volume. And so I think it's very fair to your dad to value this, the 250 at 65% or 70% of that 250.
Okay.
Because it wouldn't be there if you're not there.
Is it fair to me as well?
Yeah. Yeah, because if we compare that to you going next door you're the ultimate treadmill operator by yourself, maybe with a personal assistant you hire or something like that, but you go on vacation, nothing happens. You get sick, nothing happens. At the end of the story, nothing happens. You die, nothing happens. You get disabled, nothing happens. That's the ultimate treadmill operator, right? In this case today, you're 1/3 of the treadmill. And so what you're building is a sustainable business here. And if I'm you, I want this business instead of my own shingle, because I can hopefully over time not be 1/3 of the revenue. Hopefully I can grow the revenue through hiring and training and mentoring more and more team members, agents, and the whole thing doesn't count on you. Now, you may enjoy the hunt, you may enjoy the deal, you may enjoy the negotiation, and you want to do some of it. That's fine. But from a business model perspective, the less of it that counts on one person, the less risk there is in the organization. Because also right now, this organization would be crippled if you were sick.
Yeah, it definitely would hinder it. It would hinder production. Now, I do have multiple, I'll call them juniors beneath me that I work with and am able to take vacations comfortably and am confident that my team is committed to my clients just as much as I am. So
I'm not questioning that. But what I'm saying is the day that we don't have this conversation and you're not 1/3 of the revenue is the day you're in a better place.
Yeah.
And so that's what I want to move towards. So for that reason, I do want to buy this. And for honoring your dad and the process that got you to here, I do want to honor him. So it's fair to you. Yeah, to say, instead of, it's $150,000 we're going to value this on, or $160,000 or whatever, instead of $250. And so, Dad, this thing's worth $500,000. Something like that, right? I mean, that's what we're talking about here. And instead of it's not $1 million. It's 4 times 600, maybe 700, whatever. But it's not $1 million. And and I'm going to pay you a large percentage of the revenues until we get to that number, and that's going to be your retirement. You're going to take that money as I give you those big chunks, and you're going to reinvest it. Meanwhile, I'm going to build this thing where it operates and isn't as dependent on my personal production to create this wonderful $250,000, $300,000 net profit.
Yeah.
I think that works. I think that works for everybody. It's very fair. The rub will be if he doesn't think it is. And here's the thing. A third party buying it is not going to give you any more value than that, because you are so much of the production. And in the real estate business, I'm very aware, because I grew up in this business, that you can leave and go set your own shingle out. And that's how some of the 100% commission residential, where they pay a flat fee and they get 100% of the commission instead of a split. That's how those residential things were born. The first one to ever do it was RE/MAX, that I remember. And I started in the business in 1978. So, but that's how that was born, is it kept them from all the producers from going, because, they get big and then they go hang out their own shingle, start their own company, get big, start their own company. So you're constantly losing your best people in the former model. And so you've got to figure out a way to solve that problem as you go, and then get this thing grown, get enough volume coming in here that's not all based on just your work. So, hey, very good question, man. Very good. Sounds like you guys got a great business and a great relationship too. Congratulations. Very well done. This is the EntreLeadership Podcast.